Well, the coaches now have to get better every single year. And so I think the portal is a great thing for everybody because it's going to hold everybody accountable, right? And so I think it's awesome that these young men and women are getting paid. I love it, man, because there's only so many spots in the NBA. There's only so many high-paying jobs in Europe. You know, people say I play overseas. All right, well, you're still making $2,500 a month. You know what I'm saying? So that's not really playing overseas. You're working overseas, but you still, but there's only so many six-figure jobs, man. And if these young men and women can get paid in college, why not? And so I think Coach Buzz has done a phenomenal job of identifying that Wade is a keeper. He's a foundational piece, and he understands that I need to support this young man in the media, on the court, so he can stay. So credit to him and his staff. And so it's just awesome feeling, man. Letre, quick question: were you at Utah Valley when I came out there to speak in 2020?
I think I just got there.
Okay, all right. I know Mark and I are pretty close. We were in Minnesota together, and he brought me out to your school to speak.
I think I was, yeah, because that was my first year.
Yeah. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Speaking of, Coach, you talked on something that I want to kind of shift over to a little bit. Name, image, and likeness. Coach, these guys can do something that you and I couldn't do as college players, which is make money off their name, image, and likeness. So, as you know, we're super excited for these young men to be able to get this opportunity to, as you say, capitalize off of their platforms. And most people don't understand that, especially as athletes. A lot of times your highest earning potential is in college, depending on where you go, because most guys won't, matriculate into the professionals. So just for these guys to be able to, capitalize off it and to understand it is a great thing. I'm going to start with Wade because I remember talking to Wade about this when he was in the 9th grade at the Texas Hoop Summit in our marketing and branding. He said, man, do X, Y, Z because this is coming. And so now to see him fast forward 5, 6, 7 years later with one of the biggest names in the conference, man, it's truly remarkable to see, from where he started from. So Wade, talk a little bit about that process off the court, marketing your brand. Tell us what's going on with the TaylorMade brand and all that good stuff.
A different ballpark, off the court. Of course, what you do on the court definitely helps, your name, image, and likeness off the court. But it's been a great thing. I'm glad that I came to school before NIL started because I picked my school for the right reason, and I think that's helped me become what I am today and what God has blessed me with today. Coach Buzz and them, they're phenomenal staff. They put us in positions on the court to have great opportunities off the court. Like for instance, the shirt I have on is from a company down here called CC Creation. They make shirts for some of the players on the team, and it's just another opportunity, another blessing that we have off the court that we've got on the court. So NIL is a big thing around college basketball now. I hope it doesn't turn into like a bidding contest where guys are just going to school just to get the highest paid money. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's about the fit. If you have a great on-court situation, I mean, why not stay there and just have a blast? Because once these years are up, you don't get them back. So just playing on the court and just taking all the opportunities you can is pretty much the biggest thing.
Man, that's heavy. Trey, how about you? What's NIL life been like for you playing in the NIL era?
I mean, coming up from JUCO, prep school, all that, money was never in my mind. Like coming here, Utah Valley, I came here before NIL, and I was here all 3 years through it. Like, what the most we got was $100, $200, and I thought we was up. Like, I'm not here for the money, but once I put my name in that portal, I realized, wow, this is really a business. it was never about the money for me. I love the game too much for it to be about the money. But it just makes you realize, like, wow, man, people out there really value you. And I realized that it's a blessing, like I said, because I'm a JUCO player. Man, we make $100 work. So I mean, it's a blessing. I hope people don't, try to take advantage of it. But I'm also not against people taking advantage of it, because why not? It's out there. You might as well get something out of it. So I mean, it's a double-edged sword, but I'm there for it.
NIL often say this. They say one of the things that is wrong with NIL is that it's going to tear up locker rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I want both of you guys to respond to that.
Yeah. Trey, let me start.
Yeah.
I've heard that too, Coach. When it first started, a lot of people would say, "Oh, how you guys gonna get along? If such and such is getting this and he's getting that," and I feel like if you build your team on the right things, no matter who's getting what or what's going on, I think guys will be happy for each other, because everybody on the team once, came from trying to get to this level and trying to get these blessings. I just feel like once everybody gets that and be a part of one big thing, it shouldn't be a locker room problem, because we're all playing this game for the same thing. So I'm not too big on the locker room cancer unless you have guys in there who's in it for the wrong reasons. But if you have guys in there for the right reasons and want to win championship and want to win games to make everybody's lives better, it won't be a locker room cancer at all.
Yeah, and just to piggyback off of what he said, like, I feel like you said, if you're there for the right reason, money is never a problem. Like, people shouldn't be, in terms, I'm gonna say, pocket watching. If the team is constructed right, you're not gonna be pocket watching, because everybody's there for one common goal, and that's to win. The money, that's just the bonus on top of everything. Like, me coming from mid-major, I would never look at somebody else's pocket, because anything I get is a blessing. So I'm not there to look at somebody's pockets and be like, oh, how he get this? Nah, I ain't with that. I'm there to uplift everybody. I want to see everybody win. So that's the way I look at it. I don't think it should be a problem, but of course there are teams who are out there for the wrong type of things and the wrong type of reasons.
Jabari, can I chime in?
Absolutely.